My family story is the fact that my dad is a military child and I'm a military child. And so my dad was in the military up until I was 12, about to turn 13. And up until then, I he was deployed every other year for a year of my life. And when I was 9, my brother was born. And so he was not here when my brother was born. It was me and my mom and my sister, my older sister, who was, oh, I don't remember her age at the time. She's 4 years older than me, makes her, I'm not quite sure, but she's older than the both of us. And she was on a school trip that was in a different state. So it was just me and my mom. And then all of a sudden she wakes up and I'm sick. I have the flu and I'm very sick. I'm 9 and I think my mom's dying. Her friend comes over. My grandma's over. My grandma's rushing my mom to the hospital. I'm there crying in bed thinking my mom's dying. And then the next morning, I wake up and I have a baby brother. Didn't want that to happen. But and then my dad wasn't able to come home till around my birthday, which was in June, and my brother was born in February. Now, this family story stuck with me so much because my brother was being born and they didn't allow my dad to come home because he was in the military fighting for our country. And I get that, but again, my brother was being born. And so when he did come home, he woke me up by putting his arms over me and like saying, "Wake up, Natasha." And then I jolted out of bed and I hit his head so hard because I was like, "What?" And he came home and then we were talking with him about what happened like the day my brother was born. And he was laughing so hard because here I am, 9, thinking my mom's gonna die because she's going into labor with my little brother. And you know the first thing my little brother does when he sees my dad and my dad holds him? He throws up on him. And I personally think that was because he wasn't there when he was born. But this story stuck with me so much because I find the underlying lesson of it is that my family has had its ups and downs, and it has been through the fact that my dad hasn't been there for like important events like my brother being born. And I feel that that's gonna be a huge thing, and it's gonna like hold on because he wasn't even there when I was born. He was only there for my sister because they're only allowed to come home for when your first child's born. And so that's gonna be there for a while. But it holds an underlying lesson because even though I wasn't there, when he came home, it was like he's never left because he loves us all so much and he always will. And it doesn't matter that he wasn't there because he's going to be there for everything else now. And we're all very lucky that he is here now. And so this story will always stick with me because he is my father, and I find it a very funny story because I headbutted him the first time I saw him. My brother threw up on him. And the underlying lesson is the fact that life is rough and we don't always get what we want because life does not work that way. And I appreciate you all for listening. Thank you.